So at 3:30 my kids finished school, and on this day at 3:30 I left the house, but don't worry, we live super close to school, like almost next door. So by the time I totter on down there, the kids are just being chucked out. I'm actually 5 months pregnant, so that is my bump in case you were wondering. And here they are. I'm carrying their bags for them today, and so they can just race ahead. They're always really excited to go home and see their dog and have a snack and just be at home. So I pop the lights on, and the first thing we always do is like homework or schoolwork, and that's in return for screen time. So whilst they kind of just figure out what they were doing on that day, I gave them a little snack. I try and make it healthy 9 times out of 10. Here they're having sliced up apple and also grapes. I slice up Bee's grapes still because she is 5. I just think it's still a choking hazard. I don't slice Arthur's up though because he's nearly 8. I give them their little snack and then we kind of crack on. On this day, Bee didn't have any homework, so we just like drew circles and talked about halves and quarters. Arthur's homework was a bit trickier. He had some maths. And actually I didn't capture it here, but they both had a bit of a meltdown, so that hence the cuddles there. I tried to help Arthur with his maths, but not too much, so that the ones we left, the teacher could see that he was struggling with those. Bee decided to have her screen time on my Mac, and she was on CBeebies. Arthur played like a Clash of Clans type game. It is online, but he doesn't connect or talk to anybody. It's a really tricky minefield, isn't it? Any parents of kids that age will understand what I'm talking about. So the time check, it's 4:15 and they are just starting their screen time. Normally, if we're having something that I haven't already made for dinner, I will get on and make it. But on this day, it was such a quick tea that we were planning. I just actually got on with some washing. That was the spare room that I stripped, and I fed the cats. And then I actually just sat down and I had a bit of spare time and I had a cup of tea and I just planned out some work and just had a bit of a chill really for like 20 minutes. It was really, really nice to do a bit of work catching up. Then I got on with dinner. Like I say, it was a really simple one today. We just had pasta with prawns and courgettes and pesto. So I just fried off some courgettes with a clove of garlic, put in some raw frozen prawns, a pot of pesto just from the shop. I didn't make my own pesto on this day. By the way, I'm a family food blogger, so go ahead and check my blog out. I've got over 500 recipes on there, and do sub if you like this kind of family and food content if you're not already. I popped in a bit of cream cheese and then drained the pasta and stirred that all together. It was really nice. I just made this up on the day and it was really, really, really nice. I grated some parmesan over and the kids had a bit of salad with theirs as well. The kids really liked this dinner. You've caught us on a good day. It could have easily gone the other way, let me tell you. Arthur even wanted seconds. Obviously, he left all the courgette, obviously. That is my little cat Myrtle who I locked out because she had a mouse. We live on a farm, so that happens a lot. Then when the kids had finished, I actually gave them a little bit more screen time to finish off their screen time for this day while I tidied up. Just popping the dishes in the dishwasher, and the big dishes that I can't pop in there I wash. I sprayed down the table with my Method Eco Spray, which I really like. It smells lovely. And then for pudding, we had something so old fashioned. We had tinned peaches with like a really nice quality shop bought custard. It was really, really nice. I chopped Bee's little peaches up for her and they absolutely loved this. We don't often have custard, but it was really, really nice. So after pudding rather, I gave them a bit of playtime. Arthur just plays with Lego. Bee just does her own thing. It's always different. Today she wandered around with a book in her hand, writing little stories down about people. She's just in her own world. While they did that, I caught up on a bit of YouTube work and just did a bit of admin and stuff like that. Time check, it is 6:05 here. So I thought, whoops, haven't fed the dog yet. Fed the dog. I've lost my little scoop that I used to measure that out, so I just got the bowl right in there. Then at 6:45, the kids actually asked me if I could sit and draw with them. So we all drew our own robot design. I was rather proud of mine. It was very good. I enjoyed it. That was mine. That was Bee's there. And here was Arthur's, which I found slightly scary. But, you know, imagination and all that. Then we had some outside time. We all decided to go outside. I hung some washing out. And I just thought, you know what, now it's lighter into the evenings, it's nice to get the kids just outside for half an hour, 20 minutes. I hung my washing on the line. I hang it in the back of the barn where we live. Arthur is actually wearing his dad's wellies there, which is not safe. I did warn him and it was a little bit silly, really. And they were running around the garden with the dog. It was just nice to get a bit of fresh air. B noticed that our new baby trees had blossomed, which was really nice. That's an apple tree. And then it got to about 7:30, we came in. I actually started to wind down for the kids. I pull the blinds down and draw the curtains. I get all their uniform out while they get into their pyjamas. I lay their uniform out. And then I did the same in Bee's room and just draw the curtains just to make it feel like it's actually night time. I put the lamp on in Bee's room as well, and I put out Bee's uniform for the next day. Then I get the kids to brush their teeth. They always seem to have a crazy 5 minutes when they're brushing their teeth. It's really hard to keep them calm. Then it was like 20 to 8 and I got into my pyjamas. No judgment please, I'm pregnant. The kids had a bit more playtime in Arthur's room, and then I had just a bit more of an opportunity to just do a bit of catch up, just like 5 minutes catch up. Bedtime for them is officially at 8 o'clock. I leave Arthur to read in his room. He has just fallen head over heels in love with this series of books by Cressida Cowell, so he is left on his own till 8:30 to read. B, we do her school reading. That's a Biff and Chipper. Is that what they're called? No, Chip and Biff. Oh, I don't know. Those ones anyway. We do those school reading, and then I actually read her a book. Then this is about 8:15, I reckon. I took B up and give her a kiss, and we normally don't hear any more from her, but sometimes we do. It was 8:30 and I thought, right, I better tuck Arthur up as well. He loves reading those books so much, it's so cute. So I gave him a kiss and tucked him in, and that was both kids down for the night. If you enjoyed the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subbed already, do sub for family and food content. That's it, guys. Bye for now.